Partners, I hope you saw that beautiful view here in the Tennessee mountains. We want to greet you. I want to spend a few moments, just a few brief moments, talking to you about Christmas traditions. You know, when we were growing up in Big Stone Gap, Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, Christmas was one of my favorite times of the year as a child all the way into my teenage years, because we always went to Grandma and Granddad Davis' house in Davis, West Virginia, the highest town east of the Rockies, and it usually snowed. Sometimes it would snow as high as 2 feet, 1 foot. Sometimes actually our automobiles would freeze because it would be so cold outside. But I remember most of all, not just the gifts and not just the food that we ate, the turkey that they cooked, Grandma's homemade soup, but I remember the time that it was the one time of the year when the family could really get together and just have an enjoyable time and have so much fun and emphasize the great Christmas story. I've always said to people, because I know that in our ministry there are people that are Messianic Jews and they more or less celebrate Hanukkah. They don't celebrate traditional Christmas. There's others that argue that Jesus was probably born at the Feast of Tabernacles and not in December. Other people try to just make it a pagan holiday. And I just hate that, because it's the only time of the year, folks, I want you to think about what I'm going to say, when the world focuses on one man, Jesus Christ. The Hindus, the Buddhists, the Muslims, the Jewish people, they all know that this is a holiday centered on Jesus Christ. And it's really odd that sometimes they have more enjoyment this time of the year in their retail sales, in their stores, in their decorating, than some people who allegedly know the Lord. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to celebrate this or celebrate that or celebrate anything at all. But if Jesus was born at the Festival of Tabernacles, he was conceived around December 23rd to 25th. So let's just celebrate the conception of Jesus if we don't believe he was born on December 25th. As for me, I see Christmas as tradition and customs handed down from generation to generation. And one thing you should not do this time of the year, of all times of the year, when children are enjoying themselves and having fun, nativity scenes that show his birth and Christmas carols and songs about him, is rob people of their joy of this season. With the stress and the pressure and the pains of life, the last thing we need is a bunch of killjoys to come along and just be sad and mad about this time of the year. So whether or not you celebrate the season, please let other people have fun with the traditions and the customs of this time, and just honor Jesus, because had he not been born, he'd have never been crucified. He'd not been crucified, he'd have never died. He'd not died, he would have never raised. Had he never raised, there'd be no redemptive covenant. It took the birth of Jesus to do the work that we need done in these last days. So thank you for your time, and God bless you, and have a great, wonderful time with your family, we pray.